It's your boy here, Rebel Squad, coming at you from the apartment. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be discussing some paranormal stuff because, obviously, we haven't gotten into that kind of stuff. Possession. For those of you that are from where I'm from, which is Harrison, Michigan, you probably know about the Grant House on Grant Avenue in Hayes Township, um, right off of uh, coming out close near Bud Lake. So this house has been reportedly haunted for years and years and years. So me and a couple of buddies, my buddy Mike and our other buddy Pablo, Dennis, decided to investigate this house. This was the first time that I'd been on the property. Yeah, I believe it was first or second time. I think it was second. I believe it was second. So, anyways, when you walk in through the house, a large majority of this house is charred and burned because there was a house fire years and years back. So, obviously, you're walking around, you're trying to be careful where you step because you don't want your foot to fall through, or you don't want to damage the house, right? Because that's the last thing that my buddies wanted to do while we were like investigating and exploring was damaging the property. But we're gonna get into that in a little bit. So, and I had to take my glasses off there; it's starting to hurt my freaking eyes. Um, so anyway, it's starting to get late, and we've already investigated the whole house, upstairs, midsection, basement, everything. Right? A couple creepy things happen, but nothing like, oh, we better call Ghostbusters. So now, let me just explain this real quick. All three of us, obviously, we're investigating this place, so we are believers in the paranormal. And anybody who watches my videos knows this. So, anyway, we get outside, and there's like a myth or urban legend about the house that the lady who died there, she had like a huge inheritance, a big ass stash of money that she hid somewhere in the house. And we were looking in the chimney and the fireplace. We were looking everywhere, just in case, because it'd be cool to find that. So we never found it. So we're outside if you're facing the house from the road, we're on the left side of the house, okay? And there's this little wooden door on the outside, but it leads to nothing on the inside of the house. And the space is only about like this wide, right? So I'm like, okay, what the hell is this for? So I had a big ass, I had a K-bar knife, right? And I had that on my hilt, I had it hilted on my pot, on my pants, on my belt loop. And Dennis is standing to the left of me. Michael is standing like to the back right of me. And I'm facing at this wood door. And I'm like wanting to look in there to see what's inside of it, like pique my curiosity. And after this, things start to get really weird and really fuzzy for me. So all I really remember is like the everything around me, like the trees, the house, the property, my friends, everything was foggy. Like literally, fog was actually was physically rolling in behind us because it was like getting late and it was just that type of weather. But it had been clear skies all day, clear skies all the way up until we got to this section of the house. So I remember Dennis commenting on how weird it was that it just so now happens to start getting all foggy and crap. I'm not paying attention. I have my K-bar and I'm literally like stabbing into this part of the house. Now remember, I just said me and my buddies are not ones to damage the property that we are exploring because that's not what we're there for, right? But apparently, I didn't get the memo that day. Excuse me. So I'm out there, and I remember I was getting extremely agitated, right? Like, just not like mad, just frustrated, okay? And so I'm irritated, and my knife is like just not doing what I want it to do. And so I put it up on, like, on a little piece of the wood, right? A little piece of the house. I set it up on the ledge, and I took my hands and I'm just ripping this wood apart. I'm just tearing this wooden mysterious door apart with my hands. And I guess there was like a nail or something that held part of the board into the wall, and I literally scraped it and pulled it out with my fingers. I don't remember any of this. Okay, this is all at this point on what I'm telling you guys is what my friends told me, because I don't remember anything after the after I put my knife down. I don't remember anything. So from what I'm have been told, now both stories add up. Okay, both like witness accounts from Dennis and Michael are the same exact story. Okay, and I'm sorry they would not have had time to make this up within 5 minutes after all this happened and us getting into the vehicle and leaving. So anyway, apparently Michael had tried to stop me from ripping at the wall, and I guess I looked at him and I was like, "You guys can go. I don't want to leave. I'm not ready to leave. I want to be here," which is weird, right? It was really weird behavior from my part. So Michael then tries to grab me, and as he does this, I don't know if this happened or not. Okay, I don't know. I believe them, but I don't know, and it's gonna sound really crazy. Just hear me out. Apparently, I grabbed the K bar as soon as he grabbed like onto the back side of me, and I literally stuck it up to his neck. I didn't like stab him, but I put it up the point of the blade, the tip of the blade, up to his neck, and he backed away. And when Dennis seen this, Dennis freaked out. Okay, he was like, "Okay, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to leave. Let's leave." Like, I think Dennis at that point would. Michael calls his mom and says, "Ma, something's wrong with Adam. We're at the Grant house. We need you to come here." So she does. I actually ended up riding back to the house with her, back to Michael's house, because they didn't want to ride with me. They were honestly worried about what I was going to do. And then in my head, I'm like, "So you let me ride with your fucking mother?" Like, like, really? You put your mom in danger? But no, like, I don't know, guys. That is one of the craziest things that's ever happened to me, and I am honest to God convinced that I really was temporarily possessed by whatever entity force is in that house. Because I promise you, there is something. You ask anybody who's ever investigated at that location, and I bet you they will tell you that that place is haunted. That is not the only occurrence or instant of paranormal activity that I've witnessed there. Me and several other of my buddies have investigated this place numerous times. Each time something happens. I don't know what is lurking within, within the shadows at Grant Avenue House, but I'll tell you one thing, it is not nice. Well, guys, I think that's going to be it for today. Let me know down in the comments below if this is something that you would like to see me do more of, like ghost story time or whatever. We'll make this an actual segment. Maybe this could be what my channel becomes now. Because, not going to lie, we've been doing a lot more investigating and a lot more exploring lately. And I want to get that kind of stuff on video for you guys so you can see more of it. Okay? All right, guys. This is your boy here, Rebel Squaw. Out. Ah!